another episode of the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube collaboration. It's our third one, and today is all about Christmas. Now, I do apologise if I personally don't look so festive. I did have a Christmas hat. Do you think I can find it? No, I've put it in another one of my safe places, and I'll probably find it in January. This month's collaboration is with Tina's Talk Time and Penny from Penny B, and I'm going to list their channels down here as we talk. And we've invited three special guests. We've invited Maria Crocker, Tracy Jane, and Jen from Good Home. And right at the end, I'll relist them, and they're also listed in my description box. So all you have to do, look underneath this video, and where it says more, click on it, and the screen will open up and everyone's channel will be listed. All you have to do is tap on their name and it will take you straight to their video. So let's crack on. I have two cocktails for you, and the reason I'm doing two is that I'm doing one alcoholic one and I'm doing one non-alcoholic one, because I'm usually the designated driver at different parties and events around Christmas. I've come up with, I think, a really nice drink for a mocktail. But first of all, we are gonna do the alcoholic one first. Now, if you haven't tried Rum Chata, let me tell you what it's like. You know, I've written it down. Let me just read it. So, Rum Chata is a cream liqueur with Caribbean rum, cream, sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, and Mexican spices. But I am going to, tonight, mix it with Kailua. And this is coffee based. But we're gonna mix it in the blender. Now, I don't do measurements, so just bear with me. I'm gonna put a bit of ice in first. I'm going to use some vegan ice cream. This is the brand I've opted for. I've never tried this one before. I'm not a vegan, but I am trying to cut down on dairy. I've got some oat milk here. It's the extra creamy kind. It's actually really nice, this brand. So I'm just going to add a little dash of this. Okay, now for the Rum Chata. Kailua. If I can open it. Right, I'm just going to give this a bit of a whiz. Okay, it's all whizzed up. Okay, let's see what this tastes like. Ugh, if I can get the lid off. Oh my gosh. And just for serving purposes, you can even sprinkle some cinnamon over the top. Okay, shall we give it a go? I think Frosty the Snowman would really like this. That's really, really delicious. Okay, now we're gonna jump onto the mocktail. So this mocktail is, well, I haven't tried it. It actually sounds delicious, but it consists of pineapple juice, orange juice, ginger ale, and I've bought the bold, and believe me, once you drink this by itself, it leaves your mouth hot and spicy from the ginger. It's really, really good. I definitely would recommend trying that. And then cranberry. So the actual recipe is 2 cups, 2 cups, 1 cup, 1 cup. But I'm only gonna make 1 glass, so I'm just gonna mix it all in a little, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna mix it in the, where have I put it? Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna mix it all in here real quick. And then we're gonna serve it in a really nice, cute way. Right, that's enough. Give us a bit of a shake. Ugh. Right, I'd actually never heard of cranberries until I moved to America. I think that's good. Then we're gonna add pineapple. I was lucky enough to go to Hawaii, and we actually visited the pineapple plant. It was really interesting. If you ever get to go to Hawaii, go visit. It's well worth a day trip. Right, and then we're going to mix it up with some ginger ale. Now, I think if you wanted to make this alcoholic, I think you could just add some vodka to this and it tastes quite nice. Just a bit of a mix. I just want to show you this ice tray. I bought it today and I really like it. One, I like the fact that it has a tray top to it, so you don't waste any space. You're not like balancing this and hoping that the water's gonna not spill over, but you can put it in your fridge and then stack stuff immediately on top. I really like that idea. And then the bottom, you can push the ice cube out because this is all really soft. This is hard, and then this black part is really soft. So I think this is ingenious. Anywho, what you can do is, if you're having a dinner party, you can put their glass on the dinner plate with some little embellishment. This is just some rosemary. And then all I did was I took some fresh cranberries and I rolled them around in sugar and then froze them. So they look like they have ice on them. So can you imagine sitting down at a dinner table and then you have this glass on the dinner table? I think that's so cute. Then we have a glass ornament. We're going to take the lid off and we're going to fill it with the cocktail. Let's hope I don't spill too much. And then you can serve it just like this. And then your guests have the option of either putting a straw inside oh, that's good. Oh, that's nice. Or you can then make some ice cubes. Now let's see if this ice tray works. Oh, it does. Now what I did was I froze some blueberries and cranberries. Look how pretty they are. And then what I also did was I boiled the water in the kettle, let it cool down, and then I used the boiled water because it makes the ice cube a little more see-through. You can put a couple of cubes in there. I should have took 2 out, shouldn't I? Oh wow, this is so easy. I bought this ice tray from Target. And then your guests can just sit there and have a fancy little cocktail and feel extra special even though they're not drinking with their friends. Ah, I love it. I think that's ingenious. Oh, by the way, I didn't come up with the idea. I found it on Pinterest. So let's try. That's nice, that's really refreshing. If it had vodka in it, I think that would be really, really nice. Oh, this is a hit. So now it's question time. In our previous videos, we've asked our subscribers and we've also asked our Instagram subscribers for Christmas questions. And I've got a few this time, so let's just jump in. So I've got my questions in my bag. See the first one. And it says, what family traditions do you do every year? We don't really have any family traditions other than we do Elf on the Shelf for the grandchildren. They get a real kick out of coming into the house and trying to find him every time they come back into the house. So I quickly hide him and then they have to find him all over again. So I do believe this question was from Jessica Jensen. I'll put her name and her Instagram right here, so if you'd like to go check out Jessica's Instagram, you can do. Thank you, Jessica. The next question is, what is your favourite part of the Christmas meal? Well, to be honest, I can't single out one particular food item because I just love it all. I always have to have Brussels sprouts. If I have a Christmas dinner and it doesn't have Brussels sprouts, it just doesn't feel like Christmas to me. But my favourite part of sitting down at the table and eating dinner is pulling the Christmas cracker. Right, so that's my favourite part of the Christmas dinner. Next question is, oh, we got a little deer. What's your favourite part of the Christmas morning? Okay, so when I was a child, we had a very regimental Christmas. It always started with, I grew up with 3 older brothers, by the way, so my youngest brother was 10 years older than me. So when I was 5, he was 15, I think my other brother was 17, and my other brother was like 19. So they would all lie in, I'd be the first one awake, wanting everyone to get up. I'd be downstairs by myself, watching TV, waiting for the rest of the family to get up. Now, When they got up, we all had to sit down and eat breakfast together, and it would be something really, really light, like toast or cereal, something not fancy. And then we'd all have to have our baths. We'd have to put on our best party frocks, like I would have a party dress on. My mum and dad would put their best, smartest clothes on. And then once everyone was ready, which seemed to take forever, then my dad would get the key. And what I mean by that is we had a formal living room, which is right at the front of the house. It was all our posh furniture. We had a big marble fireplace, and every door in our house, every room in our house had a door to it that had a lock and one of those big old-fashioned keys like you see in the movies, like in the haunted movies. So he would get the key out, and then you knew it was almost present time. And he would open the door, we'd all file in, we'd sit down. My dad would always sit underneath the tree, and then he would pick a present, he would read the name, hand the present to whomever, and then we'd all sit and watch them open that present, and then the next person's name was called. So it was very calm, very relaxed. There was absolutely no waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, tearing downstairs, ripping open the presents. That was absolutely not allowed in our house. And you know what? I really like it. And I've kept that tradition. So you know what? I do have a tradition. I've kept that tradition in my house. I just never, me personally, like the thought of seeing children just rip presents open, because you never know. You know, you've forgotten who the present's from, you don't remember who you've got to write a thank you letter to. So it was just the way I was brought up, so I've kept that tradition. Okay, next question. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've got some ice skates. What is your favourite Christmas movie? That's easy. So every year I have to watch Christmas with the Cranks. If you don't know that movie, it has, what is her name? Jamie Lee Curtis, and I've forgotten the guy's name. The father of the family decides that he doesn't want to celebrate Christmas at home. He's booked a cruise for the wife. The wife's really not into it. On the day that they're supposed to, I think the day before they're supposed to leave for the cruise, the daughter rings up, says, surprise, I'm coming home for Christmas. And basically it's the chaotic madness that ensues to panic, get Christmas into the house before the daughter realises that the mother and father have actually cancelled Christmas at home that year. And it's just so funny. And Jamie Lee Curtis, I just love her. I think she's brilliant. Okay, so this one, I actually put a question on my community page, and I asked, what was the first decoration, or what's the first thing that's to be decorated in your house? So I put, is it the tree? Is it the wreath? Or is it your table decor? And here are the results, which I was quite surprised. So the amount of people that decorate their tree first is 53%. Now I thought that was going to be a lot higher. I thought that was going to be like 80-something%. So that was 53%. The wreath was 35%, and the table decor was 11%. So I'm surprised about that. Okay, oh, let me put my glasses on. Can't read this one. Ah, that's better. Do your pets celebrate Christmas? Yes, they do. So every Christmas morning, they each get a stocking each, and inside their stocking, they have a toy. They have some sort of large bone type thing that will take them hours to occupy their time, basically, and then they get little treats. And I wrap the little treats up really, really loosely in wrapping paper, and I always video them opening their stockings. And what I do is I spread them out in the living room so one dog doesn't get jealous of the other. And I tell you what, I take great pride and joy and time in choosing the toy specific to each dog. So I have a German Shepherd, I have a King Charles Cavalier, and I have a mixed dog. She's mixed, half Chihuahua and half Whippet. And I always really take my time to choose the toy specific to them. And without a shadow of a doubt, every single time they swap their presents. So what I bought the German Shepherd, the Chihuahua ends up with, what I bought the Chihuahua, the King Charles Cavalier ends up with, so I never get it right. So anyway, I give them their presents first thing in the morning to kind of occupy their time, so that the kids, when they come round, they can open their presents in peace. So yeah, they do celebrate Christmas, and they also get a special Christmas dinner too. Okay, this is a would you rather. So would you rather have a Christmas cake or a trifle? Absolutely, 100% trifle. Okay, this is the last question and I messed up. Tina had asked one of the previous questions. So Tina, just pretend you asked me this question. So this question is, do you ever go away for Christmas? We've been away once. We went to Palm Springs one year with my husband's family and we stayed in this resort and it was so much fun because we had stayed at a resort where it was shaped like a rectangle and in the center was the pool. So everyone had balconies looking around the pool and literally everyone had the same idea. Everyone took fairy lights with them and decorated their balconies in fairy lights. And then we had some fake plants in the room. There was like a little miniature palm tree. There was like a fig tree or something. And everyone had pulled their trees out onto the balcony and had decorated them. It was so nice, really, really nice. But it was 91 degrees on Christmas Day, which was a little weird. It was fun, you know, being around the pool, and some people had tinsel wrapped around them. So it definitely felt festive. It just didn't feel quite right though. And also we had, on Christmas morning, we drug the palm tree from the balcony back into the room and we put the presents around a palm tree. So yeah, it definitely was different, but I think I prefer Christmas at home. And maybe in the future, maybe we'll do it again, but no plans yet. We're definitely at home this year. So I'm gonna put Tina's Instagram here. Go visit her Instagram. She has the funniest story page. Every day she puts jokes and little cartoons, something that always makes me laugh every single day. So I always make a point of checking out Tina's channel every day. And yeah, pop on over and check her Instagram out. So next I want to show you a little game that I think is really fun to play at Christmas time. If you have all your family round and your family's a little competitive, this is a really good fun game. Let's go play. So this game I think is really fun to play if you have a big gathering of family at Christmas. So all you need is a box, some wrapping paper. You can include ribbon and a bow if you like, some tape and 2 oven gloves. Get yourself into 2 equal teams and then you need to pick 2 judges because what they're going to decide is who out of the 2 teams wrapped the best present, and each team member gets to have a go at doing this, and it's timed. You have 1 minute to wrap this present as nicely as you can wearing oven gloves. So team A and team B put their first 2 people up front, set the timer, they both go at the same time, they both end after 1 minute, they present their wrapped presents to the 2 judges and the judges get to choose who gets the point. And then the next 2 people from the team get to go. And at the end, when everyone's had a chance at wrapping the present, whoever gets the highest score, that team wins. Anyway, let's give it a go. I know Tina from Tina's Talk Time is gonna try this challenge. I'm not sure who out of the other girls are gonna try. So go check out their videos and check out their presents to see how they did. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer. Let's go. Oven gloves on. Tape engaged. Okay, let's do this. All right, 2 ends. Oh, this is more difficult than it looks. Right, next side. How much time do I have? I don't think I'm going to get any ribbon or the bow on, somehow. Oh my gosh. Not perfect. I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of tape. I certainly didn't have time for the bow or the ribbon, but go see how Tina did. I wouldn't want to put that under the tree, would you? So thank you for watching. Tomorrow is the 1st of December. I really hope that you and your family have the best Christmas season ever. I am going to be doing Vlogmas, and I'm hoping to keep my videos around 10 minutes long because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that we like to watch, and I know a lot of them are going to be doing Vlogmas this year. So I really hope you have a great time. I've got some really fun videos planned. So now go down to my description box, click on the more, and you'll see everyone else's channel. I really hope that you've enjoyed this collaboration that we've done this month. Next month, we've got a really special one planned for Christmas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!